Do you know that 97% of Earth's water is salt water? And this includes the water found in our oceans, seas, and lakes. But it's estimated that only 5% of the Earth's surface has been explored. And even with the advancement of technology, we are still discovering more about our oceans every day. It seems like there's always something new to learn, whether it's bizarre creatures or hidden shipwrecks. It's hard to believe that after all these years we still know so little about the ocean, considering how vast and beautiful it is. If you want to know more about what lies beneath the surface, keep watching to find out some of the secrets our oceans hold. Coral reefs. Coral reefs are one of the most beautiful structures in the ocean. They come in different shapes, sizes, and colors. They are also home to a wide variety of marine life. Some people think coral reefs are rocks, but they couldn't be further from the truth. Coral reefs are actually made up of tiny animals called polyps. Polyps are related to jellyfish and anemones. They live in colonies and build a hard outer shell around themselves for protection. Over time, their shells form into a structure that can be seen from the surface of the water. This is how coral reefs are formed. Coral reefs need sunlight to survive, which is why they're usually found in shallow waters. They also need clean, clear water so they can absorb the sunlight they need to live. Unfortunately, coral reefs are under threat from climate change. As the ocean temperature rises, coral reefs are dying. They're also being damaged by pollution and overfishing. Sunken city. Just off the coast of Japan lies the ruins of a sunken city. The city was once home to around 25,000 people, but it was abandoned in the 1970s when the government decided to build a dam nearby. The construction of the dam caused the water level to rise, which flooded the city. Today, the sunken city is a popular tourist destination. Visitors can explore the ruins of buildings and streets, as well as see the fish and other marine life that have made their home here. Giant squid. Giant squid are among the largest invertebrates on planet Earth. They can grow up to 43 feet long and weigh over 1,000 pounds. That's bigger than a great white shark. Giant squid have huge eyes, which are the largest in the animal kingdom. They use their eyes to look out for prey, such as fish and whales. They also use them to avoid predators. When giant squid attack, they use their tentacles to wrap around their prey, and then they use their beaks to tear it apart. Giant squid have been known to eat sharks, seals, and even other squid. Despite their size, giant squid are very elusive creatures, and we know very little about them. Most of what we know comes from the few giant squid that have been washed up on shore or caught by fishermen. Scientists are still trying to learn more about their behavior, diet, and habitat. One thing is for sure, though: giant squid are truly amazing creatures. Their size and power should not be underestimated. Underwater sand dunes. Underwater sand dunes are just like sand dunes on land, except they're underwater. They're formed by the movement of water, such as waves or currents, which cause the sand to move and pile up. Underwater sand dunes can be found in all of the world's oceans, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Some are small and only a few feet high, while others are over 100 feet tall. Although underwater sand dunes may not be as impressive as some of the other features on this list, they are important ecosystems. They provide habitat for many types of fish and other marine life. Blue whale. The blue whale is the largest animal that has ever lived on Earth. It can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh over 200 tons. That's bigger than a Tyrannosaurus rex. Blue whales are found in all of the world's oceans, and they feed on krill and other small fish. Blue whales are endangered species. They are hunted by humans for their oil and meat. They're also getting caught in fishing nets. With fewer than 10,000 blue whales left in the world, it's important that we protect them. Dead stars. You might be wondering what dead stars have to do with our oceans. After all, stars are up in space, right? Well, it turns out that dead stars play an important role in the health of our oceans. You see, when a star dies, it often leaves behind a nebula. A nebula is a cloud of gas and dust. These clouds can travel to Earth and provide the raw materials for life. For example, the nitrogen in our DNA comes from nebulae. So without dead stars, life as we know it would not exist. Nebulae also provide the raw materials for coral reefs. When coral reefs capture dead star material, they use it to build their skeletons and shells. This is why coral reefs are so colorful. The different colors come from the different elements that are present. For example, red corals contain a lot of manganese, while purple corals contain a lot of copper. The Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is a region in the North Atlantic Ocean where ships and planes have mysteriously disappeared. The area is roughly bound by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico. It is estimated that over 100 planes and 50 ships have been lost in the Bermuda Triangle. There are many theories as to what happens to these ships and planes. Some say that they're lost due to bad weather, while others claim that they're abducted by aliens. However, there is no evidence to support any of these claims. The truth is, we don't know what happens to the ships and planes that disappear in the Bermuda Triangle. Underwater volcanoes. Underwater volcanoes are volcanoes that erupt beneath the ocean's surface. They're not as common as volcanoes that erupt on land, but they're just as dangerous. In fact, underwater volcanoes are responsible for some of the deadliest tsunamis in history. When an underwater volcano erupts, it can cause the water to boil and create a massive explosion. The explosion can generate a tsunami wave that can travel across the ocean and cause widespread devastation. One of the most famous underwater volcano eruptions occurred in 1815 when the Indonesian volcano Krakatoa erupted. The eruption was so powerful that it triggered a tsunami that killed over 36,000 people. Giant tube worms. Giant tube worms are among the strangest creatures that live in our oceans. They can grow up to 8 feet long and live in the deepest, darkest parts of the ocean where sunlight cannot reach. Giant tube worms don't need sunlight to survive, though. They get their energy from chemicals that ooze out of the vents on the ocean floor. These chemicals include hydrogen sulfide, methane, and ammonia. Giant tube worms have been found in places like the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of the ocean. They're also found in the Gulf of Mexico's Dead Sea. Thanks to advancements in technology, we are now able to explore more of the ocean than ever before. This has led to some incredible discoveries, such as new species of fish and coral reefs. We've also learned more about the dangers that lurk in the depths, such as sharks and giant squid. With each new discovery, we gain a better understanding of the ocean and its importance to our planet. The ocean is a source of food and energy. It also plays a vital role in regulating the climate. We need to do more to protect the ocean from pollution and overfishing. By learning more about the ocean, we can ensure that it remains healthy for generations to come. What do you think about the underwater world? Do you think it's fascinating or terrifying? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more amazing videos. We appreciate your support and hope to see you next time. Goodbye.